Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here, and in today's episode I'm bringing you Idle Mafia, and I've got for you top 5 Italian Capos. So if you're Idle Mafia player or perhaps Idle gamer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel as I post as often as possible and bring you best tips and advice. And if you enjoy what you see, then smash this like button as well. Right then guys, so now we ended up this mini series with a Italian Capos. Obviously we have already gone through a Mexican and Japanese, so this will now give you a full picture if you want to focus on a certain Capos in the game. Right then, so without further ado, I'm gonna head straight over to Capos, and obviously we're gonna discuss them one by one. Right, and I'm gonna start with a very first capo, and I want to talk about Gianluca. Gianluca is actually the absolute beast when it comes to damage output, and obviously we're talking here about two damage skills, where actually the secondary one dispels all active support skill from a current enemy. And on top of that, as you see, Gianluca has this 5th tab now, which means he can be awakened, which makes all that difference, and therefore he has his spot in a top 5 capos when it comes to arena currently. So let's move over to gear straight away. So when it comes to gear, you want to go with a Gatling gun, obviously because of a damage skills, Gladiator's breastplate, Ring of Wealth, as well as Wild Rack. When it comes to talent, selecting combat here, and you want to go a fight power as your primary one, and if you still topping this up, then go for a secondary option as a skill damage. Right, moving to a second character, and I want to talk about the mythical ones, which is Godfather. And being mythical character doesn't really need any further introductions. Obviously he will still place himself in a top tier of the capos with a great skill that actually boosts HP, fight power, and gives additional shield. He also got that great passive skill which reduces damage to a friendly Italian capo, as well as provides counter attack when enemy using a damage skill. When it comes to gear, I'm still trying to get some better gear on a Godfather, so you want to go ahead with a double barrel shotgun, Gladiator's breastplate, you actually go in here for a plasma ring, and obviously a Wild Rack. So completely ignore this very item because it's absolutely useless, but I bought it I think once by mistake, so I had to put it somewhere. When it comes to talent, obviously combat talent. And again, you want to go ahead here with a dodge or accuracy, depending where you are, or a secondary skill, you want to go for a fight power. Right, now moving out to our third capo. Right, and as I mentioned in a video, when this capo has been just released, I knew she's gonna take it by storm, and definitely has completed that mission. Arnell is now in one of the top tiers. I'm still looking forward to upgrade her. Obviously we had the new update where new star has been released. Therefore I'm still investing in existing capos on a high tier, and then I will look forward to have Arnell in my lineup. Obviously we're talking here about these great abilities of shield. We're talking about preparation phase, as well as giving fight power to all teammates. And then finally this great passive skill which gives a additional shield to capos, which is stackable, as well as this great immunity to stun and dispel effects for 3 rounds, and 3 rounds it's a lot, especially if you just start in the fight. Right, when it comes to gear and talents, actually I have not invested anything yet on this very capo, but you want to go with Plasma Blaster, Agent's Armor, Plasma Ring, as well as Wild Rack. And when it comes to talent, obviously you want to maximize this HP, as this is where the skills will be based on the maximum of our HP this character has. Right, coming out into a character number 4. So Gigi is a great support character, and as you see there is only one skill already associated, but it gives additional 48% fight power to all teammates, which is a pretty good buff, as well as increase of HP. I'm not saying this is gonna be your top character where you want to see it in a top 5 characters for arena, let's say, but it's definitely gonna be used in like GVG or anything else where you require multiple teams. When it comes to gear, you want to go ahead with a Plasma Blaster, Agent's Armor, Ring of Wealth, as well as Wild Rack. And when it comes to talent, obviously combat talent, and then you want to max out support skill. So now on to a 5th and final character. and that's gonna be a Vittoria. And Vittoria gonna be very similar to Gigi because she also got only one skill, and again it will be great use when it comes to GVG or Fight Club, for instance, where you obviously require more than one team. Again, great boost when it comes to shields and immunity to star for the first 3 rounds. When it comes to gear, you want to go ahead with a double barrel shotgun, Agent's Armor, Ring of Wealth, and as well obviously the Holy Grail, a Wild Drag. And when it comes to talent, I have not invested anything on this capo yet, but you want to maximize HP on this very one. Right, and then finally we're gonna go to obviously a extra character that I always got for you, the 6th one, and I'm gonna scroll all the way down, and this is going to be a Caesar. And Caesar is definitely going through episodes where nobody really using this character, all of a sudden to be slightly upgraded and then be on the top spots to be then parked up again. But I believe if you got him on a high level, he will still highly contribute to overall gameplay. And this is due to his great skill that, as you see, if this character will be paired up with a nerf skill capo, pretty much you're gonna have a double damage output. So this is definitely handy if you got it alongside, let's say, Miguel or Chio, and you land this double damage. When it comes to gear, you want to go ahead with a Gatling gun, obviously for a damage skill, Gladiator's breastplate, Ring of Wealth, as well as Wild Drag. And finally, when it comes to talent, again, I have not really invested into this character yet, but you want to go into Fight Power or a secondary talent of Skill Damage. Alright then guys, so that will be it. This is where we end in all the Nation series with the top capos. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, then you know what to do. Smash this like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will see you next time.